Welcome to the playthrough for Railroad Rivals. Today we're going to be playing Railroad Rivals. We're going to have a playthrough video to show how the game plays. So the first thing you're going to do when you set up the game is to establish the number of players. Today we have 4. We have Jack playing yellow, we have Dan playing blue, Glenn, me playing red, and Simon playing green. So when you have 4 players, you're going to use 3 colors of cubes. These are the goods cubes that get delivered in the game. Brown is always in the game, and there's 16 of those, and there's 10 of the other 2 colors. So we put those in the bag, and those will be drawn out for deliveries later. That's the first step. Second step is to establish which of the 3 cities. These are the city tiles. Chicago, Cincinnati, and St. Louis are each the potential starting city. And we're going to randomly select one of those to be our starting city. So we'll start with Chicago, which is great because that's where we're filming, from Chicago or the near suburbs. So we have established that. And the last thing we're going to do is establish turn order. So we have locomotives from each player, and we'll just randomly drop them out. And it doesn't matter what order we start because there's a cost for being first and second and third. The first player will start with 6 points, the second player with 8, the third with 10, and the last player will start with 12 points, so you actually start by winning the game. All right, in subsequent turns we're going to have a bid for first place. The winner of the bid will move into first and push everyone else down, but they'll pay that bid in points. So you have to be careful not to overbid or to win the bid too many times. The last thing you're going to do is deal out 2 city tiles for every player. And those are the tiles we end up with, starting with in our hand. And then we'll be ready to start the game. Okay, the first thing that we do, which is usually the second phase after bidding, is actually during the bidding phase, we'll deal out 4 stock tiles and 4 city tiles. So in this case, we have the Southern Railroad, the MP, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe, and the Illinois Central. These are the stock tiles. In the game, there are 4 of each of them. So there are 48 tiles, 12 railroads. And here are the 4 starting cities. You'll notice that some of the cities aren't yet colorized. This is only a prototype. In the actual production, all the cities will be colorized, and these locomotives will actually be wooden meeple locomotives. Okay, so we've established turn order, and we'll now draft in turn order which railroad and which stock tile, or which city and which stock tile we want to draft. So I actually get to go first. Chicago's the starting city, and on each edge is a railroad, and that's what we're going to be trying to match when we lay city tiles later. So I'm going to look at which of these are on there and maybe which ones match up with the stock, and we're going to see if there's also a city that works. So I'm going to take the IC stock as my first pick.
All right, I'm going to take ATSF.
Okay, Jack?
I'm going to take... I guess I'll take the Southern Railroad.
Okay, now Simon's going to go last, but he knows he's automatically getting this, so he'll probably take one of the better cities, and he'll get this on the second round of drafting.
Okay, I am going to pick up Shreveport.
He takes Shreveport, Louisiana.
And then it goes
Back to me, and I took a stock tile, so I have to take a city tile this time. All right, I'll take Indianapolis, since that has some of the same railroads that I can match later to Chicago.
And I have to take a city tile, so I'll take Buffalo.
And I have to take the city tile, which is left.
And then I have to take MP as the remaining stock.
Okay, so that's the end of the drafting phase. The third phase is the city tile laying phase. And in turn order, we're going to lay city tiles that match these railroads. I get to go first. Oh, yeah. So each city, when it's laid, gets the number of cubes equal to the number shown on the city, and that's the size of the city. Chicago is a 3 city, so it gets 3 cubes. And then I'm going to decide which city I want to start with. And it looks like... interesting. All right. I'm going to take Omaha as my first city, and I'm going to match the CBQ, and I put my locomotive there to show that I own that link between Chicago and Omaha, and we put 1 cube on Omaha. It's a 1-size city. Okay, Dan?
All right, I'm going to match up the ATSF and link Houston with Chicago and claim that one.
And what's interesting is we did the research on each city around the turn of the century, late 1800s and early 1900s, and each railroad that shows up on the tiles that goes into the city actually does go into each of those cities. So when I link Omaha to Chicago, in real life, those 2 cities were linked by the CBQ.
We're going to link up Memphis to Chicago on the IC.
Okay, so Memphis is now linked to Chicago on the Illinois Central, and in real life they are.
Okay, and I'm gonna link up Shreveport to Memphis.
So Shreveport and Memphis are now linked. Now, if Simon had been able to put the tile down so that there was MPs here and MPs here, he could have actually put 2 locomotives out. Okay, so that's the end of the tile laying phase, and we'll move into the last phase, which is the trade goods or the goods cube delivery, and starts with me. I get to deliver first. I am going to be mean and deliver a brown cube, so everyone, the first person to deliver any colored cube gets 3 points. Thereafter, in that turn, if you deliver the same color cube, you get 2, and the third player to deliver that color gets only 1 point. If you use someone else's locomotive, they get 2 points, so I'm going to try and use my locomotive. And also, the last part of the scoring is that whatever railroad you use goes up in value in stock. The stock tiles get more valuable as the game progresses. So I'm going to deliver a brown cube on the CBQ from Chicago to Omaha, and I get 3 points, and the CBQ goes up in value 1 point. Okay, so Dan goes next.
All right, well, I'm going to deliver a yellow cube on the ATSF, so that'll give me 3 points. So I go up to 11, and ATSF goes up 1.
And if I haven't mentioned it, we will be reworking the layout of the scoreboard. This is a prototype, so we've learned through experience that we need more space for our scoring
Okay.
locomotives.
And to hurt Simon, I'm going to deliver a brown on the IC from Memphis to Chicago.
Okay, so Jack gets 2 points because he's the second one to deliver a brown cube.
And IC goes up.
And the IC goes up, which I love because I own IC stock. So at the end of the game, this will be worth now at least 1 point.
Okay, and then my turn. I'm gonna get little to no points here, but I figure it's better to have my MP stock go up. So I'm gonna transport this cube, and so I'll just get a point, and then the MP stock will go up.
All right. So that's the end of the first delivery phase and the end of the first turn. These cubes will go back in the bag, back into circulation, and we'll get ready for the second turn. So we get ready by putting out 4 new stock, it's 4 new city tiles, and then we'll bid for turn order. So we have the NYC, the SP, the CNO, and the ACL. And we have Chattanooga, Louisville, Pittsburgh, and Richmond are the 4 cities. Okay, and now we bid for turn order. We know what stock tiles and what city tiles are out there, so we can bid with some knowledge. And as the game progresses, some of these stocks will already have a lot of value, so the bidding will be much more competitive. So now we start with the last player and go in reverse order and bid to see who moves into first in turn order.
I will start the bidding at 4.
I will say 5.
I will pass.
And because the worst I can do is fall back into second, I'm going to pass as well.
I too will pass.
Okay.
So
I go
yellow
back
wins it
5.
for 5, and he moves to first in turn order. And he loses 5 points on the scoring track. So you have to be careful with how many times you win the bid, because you're going to lose a lot of points during the game. So first pick, you paid dearly. You take the ACL. All right, my pick. Let's see. I think I'm going to take the NYC stock.
Yep, I figured you would.
Though it's not on the board yet.
All right. Well, I'm going to take the C&O.
Okay, since I'm definitely gonna have the SP stack, I am going to go with. I really don't care about any of these, but I'll go with Pittsburgh just because it's got 2 goods on it.
Chattanooga.
All right. I guess I'll take Louisville.
And I have to take the last city.
And then I will take the last stock.
Okay, so that's the end of the drafting phase, and we'll move on to the city tile laying phase. Okay, Jack gets to lay first.
Okay, so I'm going to drop the sow.
Okay.
Connecting Chattanooga and Memphis.
And there's, black cube, that's helpful. All right, I am going to drop Indianapolis, and actually, which way will I put it? I'm going to decide based on which one will be left open. I'm not going to want to leave a C&O open because I know Dan wants that. So I'm going to link the NYC and put my locomotive out there and put 1 goods cube in Indy. All right, now Dan goes.
All right, I think I'm going to link. Well, maybe no. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do ACL.
Okay, Richmond to Chattanooga on the Atlantic Coast line. And Richmond gets 1 cube. A lot of coal coming out. Okay. And lastly, Simon.
Okay, I'm gonna connect Portland to Shreveport.
So Portland to Shreveport on the Southern Pacific. Wow, all black cubes came out that turn. Interesting. All right, now we move on to the last phase again, which is delivery. And Jack goes first.
Moving that from on the sow from Chattanooga to Memphis.
3 points for Jack, and the sow goes up 1, so it's on the board. Jack gets 3, yellow gets 3. All right, I'm next, and I have an NYC, and the black's already been delivered, so I'm gonna go and deliver the yellow cube from Chicago to Indy, and get 3 points, and the NYC goes up.
No, NYC wasn't even on yet.
Yep.
And you get 3 points.
I do get 3. I was at 9, I think,
Yep.
so I'm at 12.
So you're at 12.
I just slide it right in next to green.
Yep.
All right, blue.
Well, I guess I'll deliver a brown cube on the
ATSF.
ATSF.
From Houston to Chicago.
So ATSF goes up 1, and blue gets 3. So I go from 11 to 14.
So Dan's winning.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will deliver this black cube on SP since I have that stock, but I only get 2 points. And then SP goes up.
You're tied with me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of the second turn. Get the cubes back in, and we're ready for the next turn of drafting and bidding. Okay, so we have the ACL, the ATSF, the Southern Railway, and the Southern Pacific, and we have Baltimore, El Paso, St. Louis, and Jacksonville. Interesting. And ATSF is the most valuable railroad right now, so that's interesting. Simon's going to get to bid first.
Let's go with 5.
Wow. Aggressive bid right out the gate. Makes it hard on the rest of us.
All right, well, I'm passing.
I pass.
I'll pass.
Okay,
Okay.
wins it for 5. He goes to first place and goes from 14 down to 9.
I'm gonna go for this second SP stock.
Oh, look out. Second choice, Jack.
He wants that ATSF. No!
Goes with the double. He has 2 sows now. I will take the ATSF. Not proud.
Well, I will take... I guess I will take St. Louis.
That's a good city.
Good. That means I get El Paso, which has SP on it.
Okay, I'll take Jacksonville.
Okay, so it means I get Baltimore.
I get the ACL.
Okay. All right. Green goes first and weighs a city.
Okay. I am going to connect. That's the only area. Yeah. I'm going to connect El Paso to Houston.
Okay, yellow.
I will connect Chattanooga to Mobile.
Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm going to. Alright. I'm going to connect Louisville to Memphis on the Illinois Central.
And I will connect Buffalo to Louisville.
Okay, we got it. All right, so now we're ready for deliveries again. Goes pretty quickly. So first player is Simon.
Okay.
Let's move these over a little bit.
I will deliver this cube along the SP line. So green's gonna get 3 points, and then SP's gonna move up.
Okay. And I'm going to go black from Mobile Chattanooga on the sow.
3 points for yellow. It's on 13. A little crowded?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little uncrowded here.
That's pretty good.
All right. Interesting, interesting. I don't own any CBQs. I guess I'm forced to deliver a color that's already been delivered. So I'll deliver a yellow cube from Louisville to Memphis on the IC. So I get 2 points. Red gets 2. And the IC goes up.
All right. I will deliver... Oh. Well, thank you for that. I will get 3 points. I'm delivering on the C&O.
And the CNO's on the board.
C&O on the board.
Okay.
And go 1, 2, 3.
Pulling ahead.
Ready?
Okay. Next turn. All right.
ACL, SP, NYC, ATSF.
All right. We got some valuable stocks coming out.
And you got Kansas City, Washington, Cincinnati, and Fort Worth.
Okay.
Good cities, too.
Good city. Better make it good because I want it too.
I'm gonna bid 6.
That's good. That is a good bid. Very interesting. You're probably gonna do that, so I can. But I can't be last. Wow. I wanna be
Yeah, you
last.
can. Sure, you can. It's gonna cost you 7 at least.
I bid 7.
Wow.
I will pass on that note.
As crazy as it seems, I'm gonna bid 8.
Oh man, that is crazy. 8 points.
Pass.
Yeah, I have to pass. You win it for 8. He stays in first place, but he goes down from 12 to 4. So that was a very aggressive
Yeah, it
play.
was. But I also want my third SP
I
stack.
know you do. Thing was, you might have gotten it anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Everyone got what they wanted.
That's kind of weird.
And didn't have to pay.
I know. And I get my choice of city.
Yeah,
So,
worked out good.
That
This
worked
wasn't
out
such
great
a
for
great
you.
idea.
I know.
I think Simon maybe overbid a
maybe
little
a
bit.
little bit.
You saw that sweet nougat center on the on the stock tile. All right, I'm gonna take. Should I take Washington or Cincinnati? Should I take Cincinnati?
One that
Washington?
Jack doesn't want. I mean, the one that he does.
I know he wants.
He wants that one.
Who does?
SP.
Actually, I'm gonna take this one.
What'd you take?
Should have taken the
Cincinnati.
Good job.
I guess I'll take
Wait. Oh.
DC.
And I get Kansas City, which is pretty
And
fine.
I get ATSF, which I'll take. I
All
have
right.
2 of those.
So that was good. We made Simon pay 8. We all got what we wanted.
No one's surprised. I'm going to put Fort Worth connecting to El Paso.
Oh, oops, I'm not delivering yet.
All right. On the SP.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Jack.
I'm gonna drop.
Looks like Charleston
Wait a minute,
connecting.
hang on a minute. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet.
Get some Southern railroads over there, boy.
You know
Look at
what?
you
I'm
with the
gonna go-
ACL and the Southern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Charleston to connected to Louisville. Okay. Put your locomotive
I
there.
will watch me.
I will watch you. All right, then I'm next, and I'm gonna hook up New York to Indy on the NYC in 3 cubes. Boom. Boom, and my locomotive. That's gonna pay off, hopefully.
All right. Well, I think. All right. No one has B&O yet, and I know
I
those
shall
are
run
going to
it.
be coming. We don't have a B&O connection on there, do we?
No, Bino got kind of forced out.
Oh yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
okay. St. Louis cooked up to Buffalo on the B&O. All right, you get 2 cubes for St. Louis. That's a good one. All right,
Okay.
Simon delivers first.
I am going to deliver on the SP. Green's going to get 3 points, and SP is going to go up 1.
You're going to need every point you can get.
I am.
Going Brown on the Sow, 3 points.
3 points for yellow, and the Sow goes up 1.
And you're at 16.
I'm gonna deliver a yellow cube since it hasn't been delivered yet on the NYC from New York to Indy. Get 3 points, and the NYC goes up 1. Did you give me 3? I think I'm at 17 now.
Yes. So you were tied with me momentarily.
Okay.
And lastly, Dan delivers.
Well, I guess I can deliver on that. ACL line and just get 2 points. So I think I'm going to do that here.
To Chattanooga from Richmond. It's 2 points, stays in the lead, but he's got
And ACL goes up.
On the board.
on the board.
Ah,
Oh, Jack loves you.
I do.
That was great for him. He's got 2 of those. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Next turn. ACL. I see. CBQs. 2 Chicago, Burlington,
Seattle,
and
Pocatello,
Quincy.
Philadelphia, Los Angeles.
All right. So what do you got? Seattle, Pocatello, Philly, and Los Angeles, and we have 2 Chicago,
This is
Burlington,
going to
and
be
Quincy.
the bid for not Pocatello.
Yeah. So Pocatello is kind of the black dog in the game. There's no cubes, and all of its links are on the Union Pacific, so it makes it a really tough city to get in your hand. Okay.
All right,
so
I'm gonna bid again. 6.
6 again, huh? I'm gonna pass. I don't think that draws that sexy. I'm gonna let that go.
No, it's yellow now.
That's me?
The,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. 6, you said?
6.
I'll pass.
No way, Jose, for me.
All right, you jump to first in turn order. You drop back and let me have the lead. Okay, so now we have the draw. Dan gets first pick. He earned it.
All right. I think I'm gonna take Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Okay, took a city. Simon?
Simon?
Let's see here. Oh, look, there's an SP. Let's take it.
Jack grabs the ACL. He's getting a monopoly on that. He's got 3 of the 4 tiles. I'm going to take the Illinois Central for my second one. 2 of those. Okay. Back to Dan.
I'll have to take a stock.
Yep. Simon has to take a stock too, yeah.
Yep.
And I get stuck with with Pocatello.
Wah.
Well, that's what happens when you are last in turn order. There is a cost. All right, so tile laying, starting with Dan.
Yeah. There's still no C&O out there.
I like it.
Or B&O.
Even better.
A lot of junk.
We'll keep you blocked in.
All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is go on the PA. So I think we're going to have to move the tiles that way.
Okay, we can do that. Move everything up a little.
Good.
All right. So I'm
Never
gonna,
know how the layout's gonna end up looking.
Tree big ones.
3. He's got Philadelphia. Gets 3 cubes. Neaten this up a little bit. Okay, next is Simon.
Okay. Well, now that I have a CBQ, let's go this way. So I need 2 goods.
So we have Minneapolis to Portland on the Northern Pacific part of that railroad. Okay, Jack does Jacksonville to Mobile on the Atlantic coastline. Gets 1 cube. Neaten this up a little bit. Okay. And I have no idea what I'm going to do because I'm stuck.
Pocatello, come on.
Yeah.
I actually could do that and save my other cities for later if there's a UP. There it is. I could do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of my Pocatello, and I do get a link, but no cubes on that city. All right. So that means I could deliver this cube on the UP if that was something I liked. All right. We are ready for deliveries. Dan goes first.
All right. I guess I'm going to deliver a black cube on the B&O. Number 3.
3 points, and the B&O goes up 1.
So 16. And the B&O is on the board.
B&O on the board finally.
I'm
Okay.
gonna deliver one of these brown cubes on the CBQ. So green's gonna get 3 points, and CBQ goes up 1.
Okay, and go brown on the ACL for 2.
And ACL goes up.
Goes up. And yellow gets 2.
Well, I don't want to deliver a brown cube since there's already been 2. So I guess I'll deliver a black cube from Indianapolis to New York for 2 points, and the NYC goes up.
Okay.
And green, I'm sorry,
Red,
red gets 2.
Red gets 2.
Red's in the lead by 1 point.
Okay.
All right, cube's back in. Next turn.
Got Charlotte, Atlanta, Cleveland, and Denver.
Got the Sow, an SP stack, Union Pacific, and MP.
Wow,
Wow.
not a great,
Bunch of junk.
not a great draw. All right, I start the bidding, and there's not a lot of value out there, so I'm going to bid 4.
I'll bid 5.
Be suicidal. I'm not gonna do it. Pass.
I will pass.
I pass. I think I caught him there.
Careful what you wish for.
Did you bid 5?
You did.
Yeah.
Back to 13, pal.
What'd you take?
So,
The sow. Okay.
And now it's
Dan's pick.
Dan's pick.
Good grief.
Take the SP.
I
Are you crazy?
I
Shut
think I
your
might
face.
have to. I think I have to.
All right.
I can't let him have
I
it.
love a good blocking move.
all right.
And it's highly valued. I mean,
I'm
it's,
saying, you
know,
can't
it's
lose,
just-
right?
Yeah.
The MP or the UP?
There was no way.
MP sort of sucks right now, so I'm gonna get the Union Pacific.
All right. Well, actually, Union Pacific's worth less.
You.
All right, I will take. What is this one? That's Cleveland. I'm going to take Cleveland because I want the NYC.
I went Atlanta.
Oh, I guess I want. Yeah, I guess I want this one. Denver. It's got ATSF on it.
Simon gets Charlotte, and I
Yep.
get the MP. All right.
Okay.
Yellow, you lay city
I do lay.
first.
Lay it down.
Where is it? We're gonna drop the ACL here.
Atlanta to Jacksonville on the Atlantic coastline. That makes sense. Okay, second is Dan.
All right, can you hook up Denver to Fort Worth on the ATSF for me?
I can.
And put my railroad on there.
Denver to Fort Worth, and 1 cube in Denver. Okay. Simon?
Okay, I'm gonna connect LA to Pocatello.
All right, Pocatello is useful. On the Union Pacific. All right, and I will take my recent acquisition of Cleveland and hook it to New York to keep my NYC going. I get 2 cubes. Whoop. And we're going.
Okay, I'm delivering on the ACL from
Yellow goes up 3, ACL goes up 1.
All right, yellow's at 16. I will deliver that brown cube on the ATSF.
Okay, 3 points.
So I will
and
go up
ACSF.
3, and ATSF goes up 1.
Wow, got a lot of valuable railroads.
I know.
That's unusual. Everyone's keeping pace, except
I'm gonna deliver this brown cube
2
on a
points for green.
CBQ, so green gets 2 and CBQ goes up.
Well,
Green, you made it in the second column finally.
Yeah!
and I will deliver a black cube from Cleveland on the NYC to New York. So the NYC is the most valuable railroad,
You get 3 for
and I
that.
get 3 for that and stay in the lead. even
Wow.
though I'm in last place though. There we
Okay.
go.
That's it.
That's it. Next turn.
Cost you to get in the first now, Mr. Man.
I know, but I have
Salt
to do it
Lake,
eventually.
San Fran, Detroit, and beautiful Boston.
We got the IC, we got PA, B&O, and another B&O.
Wow. That's a bunch of junk. Again. Huh, interesting.
You get the first bid though.
will bid 6.
No, thank you, sir.
Pass.
Take it.
It's yours.
All right, I finally moved back into first, but it cost me
16.
points, but I need to do it.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Boston.
I am gonna.
You're not doing anything. 'Cause
Oh, you're right.
You're gonna wait
Where's
until
that?
yellow goes.
Where's the ink? 2. B&O is where? 1.
1. PA's
And
at 0.
0.
Those stocks are not that good. That's why I took a city.
Yeah. None of those cities are very delicious, though.
What'd you take?
Detroit.
Detroit? That's a good city. It's got some good connections. All right, Dan. The lesser of 6 evils.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. All right.
I had to take the one I wanted.
I know.
There's your SP city again, right? That's 2 nice blocking moves.
Oh, there's SP on that one, too. So it doesn't
Is
matter.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You could take Salt Lake. That's not that doesn't
Yeah, but
doesn't
he's
hurt you.
going to take a stock as my assumption.
Oh, why not?
I guess I'll take of those stocks. Really, IC's the only somewhat
blocks
okay
him.
one.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, but it's only on the 2 so far. So it's,
All right.
Well, I'll take the. Oh, do I really want a P&O? I think the P&A is going to have value at some. No, it won't.
No, it won't.
wishful thinking.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, I'll get.
All right, red ball.
All right, so now it's tile laying. So I'll lay Boston to Cleveland. Keep my NYC empire going. I get 2 more cubes and my locomotive.
Okay, dropping the sow. 2 cubes.
Washington to Richmond.
Yep.
Southern. Great. Look at you. You've got like a Southern Railroad empire
I
there.
do.
With the ACL, the Southern, and B&O.
Scares me a little.
It should. He's the only one doing it. We got the PA. He's going with finally getting the Pennsylvania going. You get 2 cubes in Cincinnati. You hooked it up to Philly. Oh, you think the PA
Might make some money.
might be worth something someday.
We'll see.
Move Salt Lake so it connects there with the Los Angeles.
All right, LA to Salt Lake on the SP. And there's your cube. Okay, delivery.
Okay,
All right, I'll
red.
deliver. Oh, there's a lot of brown out there, so it seems like I should make you guys pay for what you're doing. I'll go brown delivery from New York to Cleveland, 3 points for red, and the NYC goes up.
Okay. Is there another color? No other color. You
there are
pulled 2
other-
browns out of them. Okay. Take the sow up.
Jack gets 2 points.
That's depressing.
Oh, my choice of colors here. I will do.
Do brown.
No. I will do.
Simon's gonna have to deliver a brown cube.
I will do yellow on the B&O.
All right, you get 3 points, and the B&O goes up to 2.
I'll deliver this worthless brown for a point, but then the SP goes up 1.
Okay.
There you go. So
Did you
don't
move
forget.
this
That was the
You
last
got one.
Oh yeah, so that was the last city tile
for the
to be drafted. So what happens in the last 2 turns? We each have 2 city tiles left in our hand. So on the last 2 turns, we have a double stock draw. So we'll have, instead of 4 and 4, we'll have 8 stock tiles that get laid out for drafting. So we're gonna have a lot more interesting
The
decisions.
NYC stock.
So
there
we have
go.
ATSF, 2 MPs, a PA, an NYC, C&O, B&O, and I.
I'm still ran out low. But New York City looks nice, so I'm gonna start it at 6.
I'll go 7. It's 7. Come on.
Hang on. Hey,
Come on.
8.
He said 8!
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is insane. This is insane. Oh my gosh. What would the second pick be? There's no SPs.
Well, it's not worth. I mean, the stock alone ain't even worth.
Oh, I know, but it's to
that.
stay in first. I pass. So that's 8. So now it goes back to Simon.
Oh, I definitely pass.
Simon passes. Dan, want to bid 9?
Nine.
Wow!
He bids 9! Oh.
Cheers.
He pays 9 points to go to first place. That's amazing.
Welcome to my
Because
world.
if I didn't, I'm in last place, and
Going
I
into the
don't.
last
I don't
turn.
get anything out of this.
I know,
hardly.
it's not good.
All right.
So you had to pay
so,
to play.
So I'm gonna grab.
Go with the
let's see.
ATSF.
Yeah.
Actually, you might want to.
No.
Oh, come on.
No. I will grab NYC.
Yeah.
You have to recoup your money
Yeah.
you spent. That was the problem with that whole bit.
Well, and it's a block too. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't let him have
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Or else he's gonna win.
Somebody's gonna take it. He wouldn't take it.
Yeah, but if he gets
He's
it,
next on
he's
this, right?
Yeah, I was definitely taking it.
Well, yeah.
So I need to take, it looks like the ATSF. I'll take that one. It's worth 3.
Guess I'll take the CNO is worth
one.
1.
The
B&O's worth
MP's
2.
MP's worth 1. Looks like the B&O. Or the PA. Maybe the PA. That's not even on the board
It's
yet.
It's not even on the board yet. It's got potential though.
Yeah, but it's too late.
There's a lot of links
It's
out
too
there.
late.
I'm gonna get that IC.
Okay. Danny.
Danny, Betty.
MP's not even.
These are worth 1, 1, and
Yeah, I
0.
know, but yeah, there's
For
no
the
other
PA.
MPs out there. CNO.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, my pick. Wow, crazy. Alright,
Yeah.
take the drugs.
Yeah, P.
All right, I will
Okay.
deliver black on the CNO for 3.
Beautifully done.
2,
Wait, what?
3.
He delivered.
Why are we delivering?
Because we're. Oh, you're right.
we still have to.
Because I'm skipping a phase of the game.
Yeah,
That's
we
why.
still have to deliver a city. We have 2 more to deliver.
All right, so I'm going to put maybe what's that connection over there, NYC?
Yeah.
Um,
Adjutant to be insane.
San Francisco to El Paso. 2 cubes. Okay. Next is me. Okay. Do we have any of those?
No.
Oh, we might. We do. All right. We connect the ATSF from Kansas City to LA. Put 2 cubes out there.
Boys are crazy. All right. B&O.
Detroit to Cincinnati.
These choices suck. Sure. Pittsburgh to
Pittsburgh to New
City.
York on the Pennsylvania. Okay. On the PA. Okay. Delivery. Now you go, Dan. You go, Dan.
All right. So now. I'm going to do the C&O for 3.
Okay.
All right. So now I'm up to 16. And C&O goes up.
All right. So I'm going to deliver a brown cube from New York to Cleveland for 3 points for red. And the NYC goes up to the highest value.
No.
To 6.
6. Ah, my one stock is so valuable.
Just trying to do my part.
All right, we're taking this on the B&O.
3 points. B&O's surging. Wish I would have got a B&O when I had the chance. Oh, I do have one.
Wow.
I wasn't so happy about it when I got
All
it.
right.
I'm gonna deliver this SP to no one's surprise, and I'm gonna get 2 points, and SP's gonna go up 1.
It's Hefty Railroad.
That's value right there. Good thing Dan blocked you that time. All right. One more turn in the game.
Tell you.
Last turn, Ski. Deal out the stocks.
That's all right there.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So 4 of them won't be played, and that means that
2
you never
UPs,
know.
2 CMBQs. CBQs.
Oh, a
CBQs.
New
York
York
City.
The New York Central. So 2 CBQs, 2 UPs, PAs,
Where's
you know,
CBQ
B&O.
at? Oh my.
CBQ.
CBQs is 3.
It's not terrible. Thought I had some of this, but I guess I don't. Okay. Bidding starts with Simon.
Seven.
Pass.
Eight.
Pass.
It's not worth it. You can take it.
Wow.
8. But I get something that's going to be worth 7.
Okay.
So I got most of my value back right away.
Oh, I will take a CBQ, I guess.
Man, oh man, shit, it's. I guess I'll take the. Shoot. CBQ.
Arg. Well, in that case, take the B&O. Do you want a 0 stack or a 0 stack?
Well, I'll at least get 2 points for it.
Will you?
Well,
Yeah,
and
because I'm going to deliver on
we
it.
both
All right.
get that.
All right. Last turn, tile laying. I start with Baltimore. I want to encourage. Is there anything that matters? Not really. So I'll do a B&O if I can. B&O. Where's the B&O hookup? There we go. B&O. Baltimore to Philly.
Blue.
Yeah, so I see. Maybe I'll do that one. Who's got the most I see? You have 2. You've got 2.
Hmm.
Well, we don't have any IC connections, do we?
No, the IC kind of died out early in the game. I was pushing it early, but it didn't really.
All right, well, then I'll do Southern.
New Orleans to Atlanta.
Oh,
Nope.
hold on.
Are you thinking?
Oh no, I do not want to put it there.
Jack's got 3 of them. Jack's like, yes, you do. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Wait, what? Oh.
Maybe I can put it here.
What? How does that matter?
Then you won't be able to deliver on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. New Orleans 2, put your locomotive there. He can still deliver it, he just has to pay you 2.
Right.
Which he may decide to do. It's worth 3 to him. Plus the delivery.
Yeah.
Well, if he gets 3.
Throw that
I'm
over
saying
there.
3,
It's only one.
because he's got 3 stock.
They're all CBQ.
CBQ, Seattle to Minneapolis on the Northern Pacific. Boom.
Okay, Simon.
I don't think there was much purpose in this, but let's connect Charlotte to Atlanta.
But Southern Railroads are not too bad off this game.
Okay, red.
All right, last deliveries. Let's go with brown just to make it hard for everybody. I'll go on the NYC from Boston to Cleveland on the NYC for 3. I'm red. Okay, and the NYC, did you push it up?
Yep.
All right, it's worth 7, folks.
Right. Well, I better give my PA some value. So, it's not going to matter much. I'll do black for 3. And PA's on the board. Woo!
Boo.
It don't matter. Pick up the Sal.
2 points, and the Sow is worth 5.
Well, now I really don't want to do a brown cube. So that changes things a little bit. We got 2 B&Os. I think Jack's the biggest threat, so anything that doesn't help him right now.
The guy with 21 in one.
Yeah, I know.
One of his things is the biggest threat.
I don't know. Your Sows are worth 15, and your ACLs are worth
9.
9, so that's 24 to my 21.
Yeah, but you've got all. That's most of my railroads. Just look at all the other stuff you got.
We'll see.
I'll just deliver this black cube on the PA.
For 2
Oh,
points.
what a man.
What a mensch.
Did you just give him 2 point?
Him.
No.
Yeah.
And he got 2 points for that.
I think that's it.
That's the
Yep.
end
That is
of
it.
everything. And we now do the most exciting part of the game, which is tallying up the values of the stocks. So as you can see, the score is pretty tight here. We've got yellow in the lead. We'll see what the portfolios are worth. So we'll start with the least valuable railroad, the
Which is
Union Pacific.
Union
So
Pacific,
burn that
get
on
rid of
fire.
it. Just burn your shares.
Turn that into a bonfire.
Not worth anything. MP's worth 1. Anyone have MP?
I got 1.
I have 1.
All right, call out the color.
So green
Yellow.
up 1.
Green goes
Green
up 1,
Up 1.
Yellow up 1.
Yellow up 1.
and red up 2.
And red up 2.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, IC.
I
Okay.
have 2 of them.
Green has 2, so that's 4 for
4
green.
for green.
And I have 2, 4 for red.
And 4 for red to 23. All right, that was
Okay.
IC. PA.
I have 1, so 2
I
for
have
green.
2, so 2 for green up to 23. And 4 for
22.
me, that's at 22. All right, C&O.
I have 1.
You have 1.
They're worth what?
They're worth 2.
Okay, so I get 2 points for red.
And I have 2, so that's 4 for blue. 2, 3,
26.
4, I'm at 26.
Okay.
All right, next, value of 3, ATSF.
I have 2 and you have 2, so we each
Yes.
get 6.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're at 31. All right. ACL.
3.
3 for
Yellow.
yellow, so that is 9 for yellow. That's 33.
Throw them in.
And I had 1, so that's 3 for me. So that's 35. CB and Q.
1 for yellows.
I have 1, so it's at
1 for yellow, so 1, 2, 3.
Green.
Green
3
gets
for green.
3. 1, 2, 3. And I've got 2, so that's 6 for blue.
You're gonna ace this one.
That's 41.
Squeaker.
Oh, Dan might win.
B and O.
I have 1, so 3 for green.
3 for green.
3 for red.
3 for red.
6 for yellow.
6 for yellow. You're at 42.
It's like it'll be real close.
There it is. I think
SP.
I have 3 of them. So that's
SP was at
15 for
5.
green.
That's 15. That's 44.
I think I might have.
Anybody else have SP? I have 1 for 5, so that puts me at 46.
6 back. Give me 6 back.
Southern.
3 of them.
So that's 15 points for yellow.
15 for yellow.
So that's 57.
57. Anybody else have Southern?
No.
Nope.
NYC. I have 1 for 7. It's 53.
And I have 3 for 21.
21 and
Yikes.
34.
55.
55.
So the scores are
Wow.
57, 55, 53, and Simon's back at 44.
Yeah.
That overbid really killed
Yeah, it did.
you. You'd been at 52
Yeah.
with that 8. So good game, guys. Really close. It really all comes down to that stock value. So building that portfolio through the game is really the long game here, the long strategy.
And not bidding too much.
And not bidding too much. Great game. So that was the Railroad Rivals playthrough. You can get the game on Kickstarter right now. It goes through April 10th. And it'll be available on our website at forbiddengames.net after that. And then at retail and at Gen Con. Looking forward to seeing everyone. Thanks for your support.